Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cryptogenesis. My name is Nico van der Berg and today we're going to chat about Bitcoin. So over to my charts. Here we are, Bitcoin on the daily chart, and a bunch of things have happened over the weekend that I was looking for. Remember in some of our prior videos I said that once Bitcoin made its way back up into this green zone right here, that would be the perfect place to open up a short position. And there we go. If I go down to a 4-hour chart, you can see that we have just been continuously pushing down, found some support on this previous neckline of our little inverted head and shoulders pattern here, and basically just started breaking through this support level a few hours ago. And unfortunately, I couldn't take this trade manually. But fortunately, I had some orders, some sell orders right up here that got triggered as soon as we got up here, and those sell orders had a stop loss just above 8,050. So it was just up there. I wanted to give it enough room. I wanted to give Bitcoin enough room so that if it did come into this green box, that if it did go a bit higher than expected, I'd still be in the trade. So 8,050 is where my stop loss is at now. So I've got about two short positions open. Both stop losses are there. I'm going to now move the stop losses probably a bit lower. I'll probably lock in some of this profit. I'm going to actually put my stop loss at just above this little zone right here. So I would put my stop loss on 7,712. 7,710 would be my stop loss. Then I've got a risk-free trade here. I took some profits of the first position, so I've got the second position is still running, and my targets for that is back down here to about $6,770. That would be my first target. I do, however, think that we'll come back and retest this resistance here, and this will offer another opportunity to open up another position to the downside. On the 4-hour chart, we did almost have a little bit of a double top here. On the hourly, we definitely had a little bit of a top here, double top with bearish divergence. So it was an opportune moment to go short on Bitcoin. We had all these resistance levels coming in around that area, and I'll be targeting a move back down here. So I've taken the first position worth of profit off the table, and I'll just confirm. I can't remember what my average buying price was, but I think it was about it was 7,760 something. So it was around here. If you look at the chart there, it was 60 something. Let's just, for the example, say 60. Um, yeah, let's say 7,760. I'm up 6.63% when I took the first position off the table. And if I go for the second position, the second target, I'll be looking at about a 12%, which isn't bad. I do think we'll probably reach this point um, within the next leg down. Bitcoin does look like it wants to come back down. We had a little bit of a bounce. The bounce, unfortunately, didn't follow through. Let's see the weekly chart. How are we looking here? We could see the weekly actually push down to this 100 exponential and then find some support around 7,050-ish, around there. We could see then a bounce from that point onwards, or we could just see it break straight through like it did the first time. And still, my target to the downside is still This green liquid zone right here, we're looking at about $5,400 all the way up to $6,200. So anything inside of this green box, um, any reason to enter the market inside of this green box would be something that I'd be looking for. I'm not seeing much else really, except for the fact that this could be another lower high, which means we're gonna push down to make a lower low, and we'll probably break this little trend line running through here eventually. As one running through here to the upside. Then I think we'll have a little bit bigger, a bigger bounce. If I switch off the moving averages, you'll be able to see what I mean. If we break this trend line running through here, I think we'll have a little bit of a bigger bounce to the upside. But for now, we're still respecting it as resistance. Couldn't even break through it there. Like I said, if we did break through it, the bulls would have had a case here, because the bulls could have easily just pushed the price out of this falling channel, but the bears are just on them. The moment the bulls move, the bears are just on them. So let's get into some traditional markets. So I'll end off the video with a summary for Bitcoin. So let's look at Dow Jones. Remember we said it's a good time to take some profits off the table. I think it's probably going to come back lower. Let's get our moving averages on here. I think I think we're probably coming back down to about 27,698 level, round about here. If we don't get stopped here, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down to about 27,360, and that would be about a 3% move to the downside for the Dow Jones, which is it's it's not that bad, but it's quite a hefty correction for it. Dow Jones looks like it's topping out. Gold, remember we said with gold we expected it now to start running up. It looks like we've been stopped by some exponential moving averages here. Let me just switch them off and look at the chart a little cleaner. Um, yeah, are we right now at the bottom for gold? Let's see. Uh, it looks good. It looks like gold still wants to make a little bit of a push up. If I put on the moving averages one last time, it would look like uh, we might make it up back up into this white area. Um, but for now, just if you've got an open position, your stop loss should be on break even by now to manage this risk, because we might as well just go sideways here for a couple of days, ranging between 1,476 and 1,450. And if we're going to range here, um, it wouldn't be a bad thing. It would show that we're probably in an accumulation phase right here before the next breakout. So in gold right now, still targeting a move back up to that white liquid zone. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is trying to push back up again. Looks like it is trying to. Yeah, it looks like it's flipped this previous resistance into support. Do I think it's got a lot of room to move to the upside? I think we'll have to reassess on this one. I don't know really what to say about this particular chart at the moment. I think we're in for a little bit more sideways movement. Let's look at NAS 100, and yeah, pretty much almost hit my green box target. It looks like we've got another green print today. So was I a little bit too soon calling the high? Might have been. But it's always a good idea to take some profits off the table, like I've said multiple times. So I've taken some profit off the table. I've got a very little small position still open. If I do get into this green area, I'll probably close it. And because this has been on a breakout for quite a while and it's really done well. So it's just to be expected that it should make a correction back down again. UK 100s looking like we are still inside of this ascending triangle perhaps. What I would like to see is this come back down, respect this trend line to the upside. If it breaks this trend line to the downside, I would be targeting a short position actually, back down to 7,083. If we keep this structure, I would expect a breakout to the upside and probably come and test our prior highs, all-time highs again for the UK 100. And that's it. So just as a summary for Bitcoin quickly, right now in Bitcoin land, I'm expecting us to press lower. We made our little bounce that we were speaking of. We got straight back into that place that that zone that I was targeting to open up a short position. Fortunately, I forgot about those sell orders I had in there, and fortunately, I got triggered. I thought I missed the trade, but somehow I was lucky enough to leave those trades open. And yeah, short term, I think we might come back up a little bit, test this as resistance, and then push down to about 6,767. That would be my short term target. Somewhere around about this next liquid zone that I would probably put in around there. This would be actually a bigger liquid zone, to be honest. This liquid zone would be quite a big green box for a 4-hour chart. So yeah, anything inside of here, I'll take some profits or take the second position off the table and reassess when we get there. You know, we're getting closer and closer to my actual target. So we'll see how the market wants to play us back down, or if the bulls are going to step in sometime soon and just surprise all of us. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, whenever you're trading, make sure it's in the green. So cheers, bye bye.